Hi, my name's Rob Young. During my time in the Armed Forces, I spent 8 years in the Royal Military Police. Unlike most people when they leave the forces, I had one or two things in mind, career progress that I wanted to go down, and it's pretty much along the lines of what I've been doing in the Armed Forces. But again, like most people, that was just because I didn't know anything else, in all honesty. To be honest, I remember seeing advertisements for recruitment a few months prior to me getting in touch with Rampart Blue, or speaking to Rampart Blue. And the first thing that stood out to me was the salaries on offer. I remember seeing one of about a £40,000 to £50,000 salary, and that's what interested me, to be honest. And then when Rampart Blue got in touch with me and discussed their services and what they could do, and give me a little bit more of an idea in recruitment, the idea that I could earn that kind of money and more by doing things that, to be honest, come naturally to most armed forces people, you know, being determined, being career driven, you know, following a process and all those things. It just really hit home to me and was something that excited me from day one. The academy was very good. It showed me an insight into the industry, and it gave me a basic knowledge really to go away. It wasn't anything that was too tasking, but it really gave me an insight that I trusted, that I knew enough about the industry that I could go to interviews and quite confidently put across you know, why I would work within the industry. Well, going back to that first advert I ever saw, I remembered seeing in there that they were looking for graduates or people with experience. And I remember thinking, oh, well, that's me ruled out. I was in the Armed Forces, they give me no formal qualifications, and there's no way that I can follow that. But after getting in touch with Rampart Blue, going through the academy, seeing an insight into the industry, I quickly saw it and believed that not only could I do what the graduates do, I could do it probably better, and in most cases definitely better, due to my previous experience in the forces. The first thing that happened with Rampart Blue was they got in touch with me and discussed a career in recruitment, and they let me know, you know, why being ex-armed forces, the skills that I'd picked up there would allow me to be a success within the industry. But not only that, they talked about what they could do for me to help me get into the industry. And from there, they put me through an internal program where they tested me and made sure that I would be a success in the industry before going on to the academy that I previously mentioned. And then from there, I attended the officers, I did a training day, and I did a few weeks work experience. And I was a little bit different in this, in that rather than going out for interviews like a lot of people do who come through the doors at Rampart Blue, I was offered a position here which I've started within the last month. The biggest thing that Rampart Blue can offer the service personnel is a foot in the door to an industry that has traditionally been closed to people like us who haven't got degrees and haven't went to university, but has instead chosen to follow a career from a young age. However, Rampart Blue have kind of broken those boundaries and will give you an opportunity to enter into a career that will both reward you financially and in career progression.